When nothing feels right at 35. A mid-30 mental meltdown and fate memoir. Self-published by July. For my mom, Sipin, who has inspired my life story. For my brother, Gigel, who supported most of my crazy ideas. For my husband, July, who is the Superman behind. For my toddler, Onyara, who motivated me to be the mother I never had. For my cousins, Velo and Thelma, who were patient and understood my moods. For my family and friends, who gave me encouragement to chase my dream. And for my Savior Jesus, who is relentless in His love and forgiveness, and always guiding me through all of my life's stories. Preface. I've been writing since time immemorial. Maybe I haven't improved my skills because I only love to write about myself. I'm not that talkative before. I have a hard time telling feelings to people. It just doesn't feel safe to tell my seatmate that I got a crush on the bully guy. Trust is always an issue. So I kept my secrets in my notes. Then one day, I saw a friend with a Filipino pocketbook.
Hi!
I don't like her that much.
Hello!
But I forced myself to be friends with her
Hello!
because she had something I like.
Hi!
This is just voice langga. I was just reading something. You wanna say hi? Hi. What's your name? Onyara. Okay. What else do you wanna say? Anyway, I'm feeling sorry. Yeah, where was I? Okay. Then one day, I saw a friend with a Filipino pocketbook. I don't like her that much, but I forced myself to be friends with her because she had something I like. After reading a couple of them at home under the blanket, they inspired me to write my own. I've written a couple. Just imagine all my pink class notes full of scribbles. I wanted to try my luck and have them published. Unfortunately, I failed because I would have forced you to read the fruits of my craziness if I didn't. Writing a book and have it published is on my bucket list. I wonder if I will achieve that. Let's just wait and see. Above is an excerpt from the tons of posts that I have on my 12-year-old blog. I wrote it back in 2012. I'm just happy that I have the bravery to chase my dream of publishing my book now. And I think I have only changed a little. My favorite topic is still myself. The difference is that I understand why I love myself this time. This book tells about the stories of transition from my godless 20s down to my faith-filled 30s. From the stories of my birth 35 years ago, the crisis in my 20s, and the latest crisis in my 30s. My journey of how I broke free from the pains of my childhood through faith and achieved a 65% life fulfillment at 35. When nothing feels right at 35 is an answer to the dreaded feeling of a mid-30 turmoil, hoping to one day read this book when I'm 45 and laugh at how mental I was at 35. It is a story of self-to-God confidence, pains turned to gains, tests turned testimonies. A story of chasing the fulfilled life despite the struggles of constant self-sabotage and mental crisis. This book is a testimony of how a relationship with Christ can change everything. this is how it started. Feeling the weight of the mid-30 crisis since 2021 started, I wanted to get busy with back-to-back activities for my upcoming 35th birthday. However, after scheduling weekly activities in August with different friends to celebrate, the rising cases of COVID Delta got me worried. It was so hard to cancel as I thought of my friends' disappointments. However, I didn't want to dishonor God for disobeying pleas to stay at home. I just feel extra down this year, and the thought that I'll be 35 and have done nothing great with my life is so strong. I was super down after canceling all the plans. In one of my morning times with God, the idea of writing a book surfaced. Initially, ignored it, but it was so strong and kept on popping up. God sends breadcrumbs that the book might just be what I needed to save me from a total mental meltdown. When I realized it might be God's lead, on July 25, I created a book plan. Created my autobiography with titles that I would want to write about. After the titles, I researched writing a book and the target word count. When I had the word count, I set a daily target. The initial target was 2 keywords per day. I was having second thoughts of sharing about the plan to write a book. However, the first 4 days of writing were fun. Knowing I have a target to write a 2 keyword article a day after my office hours helped me stop the urge to overwork. It was easy to prioritize the task at work so I can go offline by 8 p.m. and start writing by 9 p.m. after dinner. I spent 2 hours every night. I spent most of the weekends writing and reading about self-publishing. I have learned a lot while doing this passion project. In my first week, the experiences make me fulfilled already. God's constant guidance and newfound fulfillment gave me the bravery to post about the book on the first day of my birth month. I was a little sad that only 5 of my FB friends reacted to the announcement. However, unlike the previous me, I knew better. Besides, I am not doing it for people, but myself. On July 31, I made it to 15K words after a week of writing. 26K words by August 6. On August 10, I made it to 40K or 40,000 and revealed the cover of the book. The cover page is an actual photo of my first psoriasis episode on October 29, 2020, which was mentioned in the book too. With 4 more days until the writing deadline on August 14, I felt the book was complete at 40,000 words. Book polishing started on August 11 and continues until the book release on August 20. The plan is to self-publish it on both channels, digital and paperback. So connect with me through WNFR@35.wordpress.com.